bright and early. I've considered taking some of those on the live, but I mean, it's got people's personal info, so we're not doing that. Maybe I could censor it out later, but just nah. Rather end the live early. Getting some early morning traffic. It's a shame we're not traveling the other way. We'd get the rising sun. Or rather, it's already risen, but it looks beautiful. Good morning. Traveling the roads of Arizona. Same old shit again. Driving down the avenue. 20 more miles and we'll be through. I mean, ish. 20 more miles-ish and we'll be through. Cool, everyone's just switching lanes at the same time. That's awesome. But yeah, let's get around the semi. Gotta love that early morning work traffic. It's nowhere near as bad as Phoenix, of course. Those beautiful clouds, though. Very beautiful. Well, maybe I can turn it and you guys can catch the sun. Nope, nope, not too much. Nope, just a little. Just a little. Got some shoulder work going on up here. Let's just get over it. Good morning. Oh, just driving off to meet somebody. Got about, 16 to 20 miles to go. Figured, what the heck, I'll show you guys the morning Arizona sky. Of course, unfortunately, it's the time everyone else is starting to go off to work too, so I got to deal with these people. Oh yeah, it really is. Wish I could show the sun. It's doing this beautiful thing behind the clouds. Let's see if I can make it happen. There it is. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, if I was traveling the other direction. Of course, the downside is the sun tries to murder you. Yesterday was a nice 109. A couple of weeks back, we actually reached ground temp 117. Not like the asphalt, just like the air temperature near the ground was 117. I feel that. Oh man, do I feel that. That's what those drives up to Phoenix were like. Getting up freaking 4 right in the morning, hopping in the car up to Phoenix to get there by 5:36. If you go any later, you just get stuck in traffic, so you got to go up that early if you're doing stuff for the day. See, that's the upside. We don't have the humidity. Well, until monsoon season, where we get our rain, but it doesn't last for too long, maybe a few days, day or two after the rain. And then it goes just back to being dry. The heat island effect doesn't help. So if you're in downtown Tucson or up in Phoenix or, wherever, all that concrete and asphalt that just holds everything in. So it makes the heat so much worse. I don't know, I might make these part of my lives every now and then. Anytime I have a slightly long trip to do, anything 20 minutes or longer, just do a quick live, show everybody the sky, maybe the city. Ooh, the Pima Air and Space Museum, that's a fun place to visit. They have an SR-71 Blackbird there. And it's near the airplane graveyard that the Air Force deals with all those old planes that are mothballed. I used to know a guy who worked there, and he was getting paid, I want to say, $35 an hour to strip off old sealant and coating and then put new coating on just to keep the planes protected. So in case they ever need to reactivate them, they're still in good condition to do so. Hey, what's going on, Big O? Say hello to the Arizona sky. Hey, much appreciated. Drive safe yourself. Yep, I've got to do a slightly longer drive this morning, so I figured, what the heck? We'll show off the sky. Might do this from time to time. Oh, I met a dude out here to buy a slide, or to sell a slide, rather. We've kind of stopped doing a whole lot of the meet and greet home deliveries because some dudes have just made it weird. But sometimes we'll still go out and if we're aware of someone, we've met them before. Sometimes we'll still go out and do a little meet and greet, and if they're having a slide issue, go help them out. A lot of new builders out there. A lot of new shooters who they never had any experience. COVID saw that. A lot of new gun owners. People were seeing how crazy people were acting, and they're like, oh man, I gotta get a gun. But then they didn't have anybody in their life to teach marksmanship, teach gun safety. Kind of get the stewardship of the Second Amendment from a lot of gun communities, and unfortunately some of them are not very good communities. They treat new people pretty poorly. Some of them are great though. And the Sheriff's Department. Search and rescue, all those guys are cool. So they go out on like river boats and ATVs and helicopters and whatever. And so when people get lost in the desert or trapped out there because they decided to go hiking in 110, those are the guys that go out and rescue them, along with the fire department and whatever else. case of Country Thunder, they just rescue people who got too drunk and wandered off into the desert. Happens every year. Yeah, screw it. Okay, let's get around this guy. All right. Well, if you got any slide-related questions or just, whatever, feel free to ask. I'm just chilling on a nice, relaxing drive. Maybe go get myself some coffee. Beautiful sky. Good morning. Welcome to the Arizona sky. Thirsty this morning. And the sun. So beautiful. Get back up in there, you. It's even better after it rains. Everything just gets so much more vibrant. Good morning. Welcome to our drive through Arizona. Well, not through. It's not a very long drive. But I get to show off the sky. And that's pretty awesome. Yep. Definitely pretty awesome. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing on our drive. Saguaro National Park coming up. Fun fact, it is illegal to damage those purposefully and remove them without getting permission. If you have them on your property, it's a whole thing. They are a protected plant species. As I recall, there's a story about a guy who decided to go out and shoot a saguaro cactus, and one of the large arms fell off and landed on him and killed him. Maybe don't go out and do dumb shit. No, it's actually kind of a problem. People go out to the desert and they go and shoot stuff, but they don't clean up after themselves. So it's definitely a problem. Bureau of Land Management doesn't like it. Sheriff's Department doesn't like it. The park rangers and game wardens, they don't like it. Not a whole lot you can do, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we clean up after ourselves, bring tarps and trash bags, and whatever we take out with us goes with us. I don't know, it just seems like the right thing to do. Clean up your own landscape, you know? And if you're shooting over a tarp, you know, it's going to catch all the brass for you. You know, a good tarp, don't get a cheapo tarp. Hey, search and rescue again. Always watch everyone slow down for the police, and I always feel like that makes them a little more suspicious. Like, oh my God, cop, let me brake and let me drop 10 miles an hour. It's like, if they weren't after you, man, they're not going to be after you. But then you made yourself obvious. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's see if we can turn that some more. There we go. And sometimes we get the whole spectrum out here, you know. You get the sheriff's department, you get highway patrol, you know, state troopers, border patrol out here. Depending on which area you're traveling through, sometimes you'll even see the college police driving through, as well as the city police. Once in a rare while, you'll see ATF or the U.S. Marshals. No, speaking of ATF, they actually raided a gun shop in Sierra Vista, I do believe it was. Don't know all the details, but apparently they were doing some real shady stuff. Seems to be ATF doing a good job for once. It's like, all right, cool, you guys went after somebody you should have been going after. Little morning agua. Oh yeah, so beautiful. Sometimes I look at the skyline and I think, man, it sucks we have all these telephone wires, all this other stuff just blocking the view. So nice. All right, well, I'm getting close to where I got to go meet this guy, so that's where I'm probably going to end it. Stiffler Manufacturing, we turn stainless steel bars 17.4 into Glock style slides for the Generation 3 Glock 19 and Glock 17. We are also planning on working on the Glock 43 sometime soon. So if you like to modify your Glock, you want to change some things up a little bit, give us a look. Everything's American made, made in Arizona. Feel free to check out some of our lives, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. But as always, stay 2A every day.